Cryptopians, welcome to the ANKR Army Coalition, the most electrifying token in the crypto universe. This is the second edition, the second video that we are making about the ANKR Network, and I'm so excited. There's so much to cover. There's been so much news and new things that's been happening. But first I want to go over their one-click node deployment. You can launch and set up a node literally in minutes, and this alone is revolutionary in our space. To set up a node, it can be so difficult on these networks. A lot of people will pay a developer. They'll charge you a few $100s just for setting up a node. It can take hours, sometimes even weeks, to go through all of the different programming and all of the different nuances. These guys are trained professionals. They have skilled background in C and C++, Solidity and JavaScript and all of these different languages. So many different lines of code that you need to know in order to set it up. Now once it's up and running, you want 100% uptime, not 99, not 98, definitely not 95. You need a 100% uptime on your node. And that's another area, I touched on that in the last video. Rather than spending $100 a month, it might be $9 a month, $9 or $10 a month, $40, $50 a month. The nodes that you'll see on ANKR that are running like full stack nodes like the EOS or Ethereum, you can launch an Ethereum node for $139 on ANKR for the Ethereum 2.0 project. If you're running that same node on Amazon, you're going to be spending $500 a month, $350 to $500 a month for the same specifications. That is one of the main things that attracted me to ANKR. They have a solution for everybody in our space, as well as people that are not in our space that are looking to diversify and just earn a passive income. Today we're launching a node on LTO Network. I'm going to be making money off of this node forever, for the rest of my life, and I'll be able to accomplish this in 10 minutes or less, probably like 5 minutes it'll take me. That's what really attracted me, their one-click node solution. After that, I started following ANKR, and then they started building partnerships. Binance, Cardano, Chainlink, Cosmos. People started coming aboard. Dash, Harmony. Harmony 1 is such an awesome project. We'll be launching a step-by-step video on how to launch a Harmony node here as well. Kusama, Polkadot, these are the hottest tokens of today. Like as soon as Polkadot launches, Polkadot is going to take over all of the different things that they are providing, especially in the DeFi network. Polkadot, a lot of people think Polkadot can challenge Ethereum for the #1 spot, but Ethereum is helping Polkadot because Gavin Wood, he started off as one of the co-founders of Ethereum. That's why I think ANKR is on the verge of a cataclysmic explosion in the space. Another thing that I really like about ANKR, they sell a service that people are buying and utilizing and actually paying for. When we look at a lot of the tokens that we like in the space, a lot of them have awesome tech, good technology, awesome products. They're able to provide a lot of different solutions, and DeFi and big corporations can protect their data from using their blockchain solutions. But how many of these companies are actually making money today? Right now, how many of these companies are generating a profit? I could tell you one company, that is ANKR. ANKR is already selling their services. You can log on to ANKR right now and you could launch a node. You could do that by using the ANKR network. They accept credit cards. ANKR is one of the few companies out there that is actually generating revenue already in this early stages of development. Before we go any further, let's take a look at the CEO and co-founder of ANKR. One of the co-founders, Mr. Chandler Song here. This guy is a genius. He's one of the smartest guys in the space. You'll see him right up there with Sergey Nazarov, Gavin Wood, some of the leaders in our space. He will be a household name very soon for everything that they're doing at ANKR. Chandler Song, he started off at Berkeley University. He has a whole list of degrees and and accomplishments and Fortune 500 company, Fortune 100 companies that he's worked with. What I'm going to highlight with Chandler, first I noticed on their website that ANKR is hiring right now. So if you have any kind of programming language, you should check that out. Add them to your LinkedIn page. Let them know what kind of skills that you have. What can you offer? Because right now ANKR is hiring. They're growing and expanding at light speed right now. It's so exciting. I also noticed on his website, I really like this design. It's like a programmer type of thing with the font style here. But one of the things that I noticed, Tencent Cloud, I'm not sure when they were added as one of their data providers. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the company Tencent, but they're a publicly traded company out of Hong Kong. They're like a humongous advertising giant. Currently, they're publicly traded at $71 a share. So when I saw that, yeah, I got a little bit excited. I wanted to do a little bit of research on the Tencent Cloud, so I came to their website, and it's in Chinese, which is another amazing thing about the ANKR Network. They're based out of San Francisco, but they have strong, deep roots in the whole Chinese market as well. I was able to find an article on this cloud option that they're offering from Tencent on US News. This is definitely aggressive. You want to find out about Tencent, just research Tencent Holding. This network is only going to continue to grow from here. Let's get started in building a node here. So I'm going to just go over to my ANKR account here, and you'll see I've already logged into ANKR Army, and I'm going to build this node from the ground up. Let's see how long it takes. So I picked LTO Network to be the first node that I'm going to be launching. I really like this project. This ISO logo right here. We know this is the Swift logo, and Swift has the ISO, what is it, 20220 or ISO 222002, something like that. Is this a little breadcrumb? I know the ScanTrust wallet. If you're looking for a wallet to use, ScanTrust is a great wallet. You can download it. 50,000 daily transactions. So LTO is a great token, hybrid blockchain for securing, verifying, and exchanging business critical information. They're really focused on attracting business solutions. A lot of projects that are showing a lot of promise and a lot of economic viability that have something of value to add to the space and to the world. IBM is trying to be the first one to say, hey, come over here. Let's establish a working relationship. Nothing but good things can come out of having a partnership with IBM. But also another partnership that caught my attention would be one down on their list right here, On-Chain. On-Chain, I remember doing some research on On-Chain a while ago. They're working with Salesforce because Salesforce has the developers, they have the designers, and they practically have a monopoly on the CRM industry. So if you think about a business, right? Every business has a software that they're using to run their business. They don't make custom-made softwares, they use Salesforce. When I saw LTO or LTO is partnered with On-Chain, I was like, hold on. This is a very, very promising token. And just to kind of take a look at On-Chain's website here, you see some of their partnerships, Deloitte, Conglomerate, IBM, PowerPeers. They have some awesome solid partnerships, and they're focused on BaaS services, blockchain as a service, and blockchain based solutions for businesses. We build the framework, design the applications for fully functioning pilot proof of concept. So this is a very, very exciting project. By running a node on this network, not only am I securing the network, but I'm also earning new tokens that are gaining value. So let's see, staking. LTO Network is a blockchain platform enabling B2B collaborations on equal footing by using trustless processes. Sign me up. The LTO network infrastructure is 1 core, 2 gigs of memory, and 30 gigs of storage. I always selected the server that they recommend. They're recommending the Singapore server, so I'm going to just go ahead with that one. Configure your node, ANKR Army. I've already set up my API key for LTO Network, so I'm going to just enter that here. And I'm not going to include my backup phrase on this video. Let's go ahead and set up the ANKR wallet now. So this is where we're going to deposit our ANKR tokens for paying for our fees and everything. And just like that, you can see I have my ERC20 address, and the next step is to send over some ANKR here. Another thing that's really amazing about ANKR is going to be the liquidity of ANKR. Looking at ANKR, if you look at how many exchanges, where can you get this token? One rule of thumb that I have is I do not buy tokens, spend my money, or put my information on any shisty, janky looking exchanges. So I like to deal with exchanges that are reputable, exchanges that I've heard about. Binance is one of the largest exchanges, if not the largest. I mean, there's been a couple of times when they've had a higher daily volume than Coinbase or anybody else in the space. So I like Binance. BitHum, that's another, really popular exchange. Very credible, very reputable exchange. Upbit. Look how many exchanges, how many places you can get this token from. This is very important to me. It's another indication that they are doing everything right and they're making all the right moves. I see a lot of people promoting different tokens, or they're so excited about a token that's on two small minor exchanges. One of the exchanges in somebody's backyard in Kansas, exchanges I've never heard of. When you have this much liquidity, you are perfectly primed for a major explosion, because when your token is exploding, people are able to buy it and sell it and trade in and out of it. The day traders, the hodlers, the new people to the community, everybody can take advantage of the momentum. So I would say that if you're looking at a token, it doesn't need to be on 30 exchanges like this. I mean, that's definitely a good sign when you have a token that you like, that you think is going to take off, and it's on 30 different exchanges, including large major exchanges in the industry, KuCoin. That's definitely a major bull sign, a positive sign. I start to get nervous if the only reputable exchange it's on is Uniswap or IDEX. I have my ANKR wallet. I'm ready to launch my node. So I'm going to pause the video. Make sure you have enough ANKR tokens deposited into your account. This node is only about 3,000 tokens a month. This number actually goes up and down with the market. Right now it's 3,104. Super easy to deposit the tokens, or you can just use your credit card if you like. I did delete my backup phrase. I'm going to add this, and then we're going to deploy the node. One more thing that you do need to know is your API key. So in setting up a LTO node, first you need to create an LTO wallet. Okay, profits that you earn, the money that you earn, is going to be deposited into this wallet here. Super easy. Took me like 2 minutes to create. The address is just wallet.lto.network. Doesn't really matter if you have a ERC20 token or if you have the BPEP token. Both of them need to be converted to the LTO network, and it's really simple to do. They have this thing called the bridge. It does it automatically. It only costs 10 LTO tokens, so that's what, 5 or 6 cents. And you can convert ERC20 to mainnet. You can convert the mainnet back to the ERC20. You can convert the Binance, from the Binance chain, the BPEP token, to the mainnet token. You can convert the mainnet token back to the BPEP token, or you can convert the ERC20 token to the BPEP token. It's really super simple to do. You select which option you want to choose. Here's the breakdown. It's going to cost you 10 LTO tokens. Then they'll give me the address to send. I am not a robot. and it takes like it took me approximately 15 minutes. So I sent BPEP tokens over to this unique address that it's going to give us, and it converted my BPEP tokens to their mainnet tokens. And so for your API is just your public key. You're going to need your backup phrase here as well. You should write it down on a piece of paper when you're creating the wallet. Also save it on your computer, and maybe you can tattoo it on the back of your thigh just in case you don't want to lose it, because as you know, in crypto, if you get locked out of your wallet, if you don't have your private keys or backup phrases, then it's gone forever. Nobody can help you recover it. Once you have your private phrase pasted in there as well, then you can go ahead and click this deploy node right here, and it's preparing my node for deployment. As we speak, we are going live. It's doing all of the coding right now, all of the processes. It's communicating with the LTO network, as you can see here, and it's doing everything. So while we're waiting for the node to deploy, let's take a quick look at the Twitter page, the ANKR Twitter page here. This is where I get all the latest news. Something that ANKR announced earlier today was a promotion that they're doing with Unifier, and they're giving away ANKR tokens. It's actually an airdrop with Unifier. This is an awesome app. What they've done is very unique with their Unifier wallet. It's kind of like an exchange, but they also have some additional features, like they make it much easier to do airdrops, to do pool drops where a bunch of people can go and sign up and participate in like an airdrop of a token. And they make it as easy as sending a text message. You can send tokens around to different people. So let's see what else is going on here. ANKR is now live on Prometheus, which is the Ignite app by Prometheus. That's cool. I thought this was a really nice post. It's about the Polkadot ecosystem, and here you kind of get an overview of what Polkadot is doing. Polkadot is really building an empire, and they're doing it one brick at a time. You see Chainlink here, Kusama here. They're really building a very nice ecosystem at the Polkadot network. And as you can see, one of their main infrastructure partnerships, which is only a couple, is ANKR right there. Everybody is coming aboard with ANKR. I mean, the floodgates are literally opening because ANKR is solving one of the biggest headaches in the industry, which is how do you deploy a node? This is such a headache for so many developers, so many networks, and so many ecosystems. It's like ANKR came aboard and said, hey, would you mind if I take that headache away from you? Everybody is saying yes, please, and thank you. That's why when you look at the list of partnerships on the ANKR network, the list is long and it's building rapidly. It seems like almost daily they're announcing new partnerships, and they have new things going on, new nodes that are being launched in the ANKR network. Okay, great. So it looks like we are live. Yes, so our node has been successfully launched and running, and it's up right now live on the ANKR network. We have been running for 3 minutes total. We've been up and running off of our Singapore location. We're live, guys. It was that simple. That's how easy it is to start launching nodes on the ANKR network. Now, when I go to the projects button, I can see here's my ANKR army on the LTO network. It's live, it's up and running right now as we speak. So they have made it so simple and so easy for everybody to launch a node. And that's why my plan is to launch nodes on every single network. Definitely the networks that I'm excited about, like Algorand, Blockstack, Binance, Chainlink, CeeLo. There's so many of these projects that I really am looking forward to launching nodes on. Compound, Cosmos, every single node that is on the Ethereum 2.0 network should be running on Anchor. Comment below, let me know which nodes you guys would like to see me run. That's it for today.